I used to dream of working from home. It saves so much commute time. Instead of getting up at 8:30 a.m., now I can get up at 10 a.m. I can wear whatever I want. Especially with Zoom meetings, my bottom is always a pair of shorts. It's just so comfortable. I can sit however way I like when I'm tired of sitting straight. If you sit like this in the office, guess what your coworkers would say about you? However, with all of these benefits of working from home, many of us are getting tired of it because we don't have a proper workstation set up at home and work hours are getting longer. Lately, my productivity has drastically increased after I adopted certain practices and set up a healthy minimalist workstation. So I want to share some tips on how to maximize productivity to help you the same, and do stay until the end of this video for all the 7 tips. Number 1 is sleep before 12 a.m. Many people feel they are not productive, but only think about their work habits on the day itself. How about the previous night? In fact, how well you rest the past night has a great impact on your next day. I have a bad habit of sleeping late because midnight is quiet and I like to think and write my video script at late night. But then later I go to bed, the earlier I wake up the next day with lighter sleep, and it was really hurting my next day's productivity. Now I try to make 12 a.m. my sleeping goal.
Good night.
Number 2, healthy minimalist workstation setup. I used to work in tech companies like Amazon where ergonomic desk is the office culture because everyone works on laptop all the time and a desk does impact your productivity and well-being. As a minimalist myself, I always bought the most basic desk for my home, or I just work off any furniture I have, or even a piano. I've never realized the importance of postures until I suffer from neck pain. Then I realized a basic desk doesn't mean it's a healthy desk if it doesn't serve your body well or increase your productivity. So for my new home, I set up an ergonomic desk in my tiny study/bedroom, which is just 50 square feet. Perfect! This Omni desk has become my loving boyfriend here. Look at the light, so amazing. Let's turn it on. Wow. Because I spend most of my time with him, easily 12 to 15 hours a day. To select the right desk for myself, I actually went to Omnidesk showroom, located in Bendemeer area of Singapore. It's actually quite an industrial area. It's my first time being here. Alright, I decided on this pro desk with bamboo countertop because it's eco-friendly material. I selected this ergo curve because it allows me to get my body closer to the screen when I work. And it's also minimalist because it saves some space in my tiny room when it curves inside. Number 3, keep workstation clean and minimalist. When your workstation is messy, your brain is probably going to be messy and cannot think straight. So for me, whenever I see my desk messy, like if there are too many wires such as iPhone charger, USB cables, removable drives, I try to find a way to hide them. I install a power bar below the desk so it hides all the big wires. Then for convenience, I also have another power clamp on the desk for my daily use. I use a small storage to put together all the cables and hand lotions, AirPods inside, so I don't get to see the messy things on the desk. This makes my desk look minimalist but also increase my productivity because there's only minimal number of things and they don't distract my work or my brain to function. Number 4, create a calendar with 30 minutes blocks. So if you ask me, "Hi Koala, what are you going to do tomorrow?" I tell you that I never remember my schedule. I strictly follow every single hour on my Google Calendar. So if you can see on my calendar, every single hour is full of tasks. And this is to ensure that I always finish what I need to do. So if I have Zoom meetings, I send people my calendar link for them to book on my calendar, and it automatically generates a meeting invite. If I edit videos, I will block 5 hours or 10 hours for editing videos only. If I go out for a run, I also block run plus shower time on my calendar. If I need to buy broccoli, I will also block broccoli at 6 p.m. on my calendar. If I go out for an in-person meeting, I edit 30 minutes commute time before and after the meeting. So all these tasks show up on my calendar with a reminder of 10 minutes in advance, so I can have enough time for everything. If you have bad memory like me, you should create a calendar like this so that you won't miss a thing. Number 5, cluster your calendars to stay focused. So the trick of scheduling a productive calendar is that I usually cluster my calendar in a way that is more categorized. For example, if I go out for an in-person meeting, I try to schedule all my meetings on the same day so that I don't need to keep going out every single day. If I need to do a lot of writing and editing that day, I need to stay focused. So I usually block out my calendar and don't allow people to book a Zoom meeting with me. I think it's quite hard for human brain to switch tasks from talking to writing to different things. So it's better to cluster your calendar and make it more categorized within the same theme, say within one morning and one afternoon. Number 6 is sit and stand alternatively. Some other productivity tricks that I figure is to sit and stand alternatively. I used to work in a tech company in Silicon Valley where the company turned on red and green light every half an hour in the office, meaning when the light turns red, everyone is asked to stand. When the light turns green, everyone needs to sit down. Changing positions allow you to reset your fatigue in certain muscle positions and also to reset your productivity if it's decreasing, using other muscles that were not already tired. And this desk allows me to move it up and down according to my standing or sitting height. And I can also use the memory button and make the desk remember my standing height. Once I press this button, it goes directly to 119 cm. Number 7 is to take a break to do something else when you feel stuck or unproductive. I'm a workaholic. Once I start working on something, I got really focused, and sometimes I forget to take meal and I can work 15 hours straight easily, and that's really bad. Now I set alarm clock to do neck exercises 3 times a day because if you're constantly in the same position, it will make your body ache and decrease your productivity. So sometimes when I feel stuck or tired, I go downstairs to buy a cup of milk tea, treat it as a walk to refresh myself. Or I go to the kitchen to find some snacks like some chips or cookies to eat. Or I just go to balcony to look at views outside and do some people watching. Then my productivity will come back or some new fresh ideas will come along. Thank you for watching until the very end. Don't forget to give a thumb up, subscribe, and share with other people if you found this helpful. And check out my similar other videos on my channel. I will leave my coaching website link in the description box if you need further personal coaching. And also my Patreon link if you want to support this channel. And see you at the comment section. If you have bad memory, 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 if you have bad memory,